My freaking welcome. My picks are my props gonna be so juicy. It fogged up my little dorky glasses here. What's up? How we doing? So I had this new app I was gonna showcase tonight. Unfortunately, it was being enrolled. But I've this past 24 hours, all I've been doing is updating my Mac. I have two. I have a laptop. Updating. It is obnoxious, and then it's just nothing's working right. So here I am, ready to roll. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Periscope. I'm going to build some bets. I'm going to make you guys some money. Who likes money? I like money. So we're on FanDuel. We're going to talk about some props. We're going to talk about, let me get my old trusty notebook ready here, and we're going to build some bets. You know, I drive down to Indiana on Saturdays. I place my bets. I win money. It's like my daughter and I's thing. We go to this gas station. She gets treats. She gets snacks, and it's fun. It's a fun thing. So let me screen share this bitch. We'll get it going. Chrome tab. There it is. Boom. Okay, let me see. Do I like it like that? Okay, I like it. Me a little bigger. Me bigger than the screen. Then when we get there, I'll switch it. Right? We get there, I'll switch it. What does this do? Ooh, that takes it out completely. Oh, that's full screen. Oh, we'll go full screen sometimes, boys. So we'll flip back between this and that. Okay, listen. This weekend, fight card, Dontel Mays versus Rogue Martinez, first fight of the night. Now, I want to clarify, if you listen to the podcast over the Tim and I picked or whatever. So Tim's lock and send him home got, if you follow our picks, if you follow Tim's picks, guy's hot right now. His lock and send him home, his guaranteed finish and his guaranteed win was Julian Marquez. Marquez, obviously, the fight's not happening because his Russian opponent, that bum couldn't make weight. I was having weight issues or whatever the fuck they said. So that's off. So his now new lock and send him home is gonna be Dontel Mays. I just want to check the odds for my guy. I don't know if I'm gonna touch this fight, if I'm being honest with you. So method of victory, Dontel Mays by KO is plus 155. That's a nice little plus right there. If I'm being honest with you. What is tomorrow? 14th, right? Bada bing, bada boom. 4 days, I'm having a baby. 4 days, I'm having a baby. So I think this is a prop. A lot of sharps, a lot of people I listen to, they like underdogs in this card. I don't hate them. I've actually switched two underdogs myself. I'm taking a few underdogs. Prop wise, you're going to get some good plus for your money. So Dontel Mays by KO at plus 155 is a pretty good number. I honestly kind of like him by points as well. Rogue Martinez, or Roque Martinez, however you pronounce it. He's a tough dude. He's a little chubster, but he's a durable. He can't be finished. Romanov finished him. Mirko finished him. He's been finished before, but Dontel isn't he's not a triathlete. Okay. He's not a Paul Felder right now. He's not breaking any records with his cardio. So with that being said, let's full screen this bitch. With that being said, I like Dontel at plus 55. I like him at plus 230. This is probably not what I'm going to pick. Tim, like I said, my co-picker, the current champ for MMA Takes podcast, he likes this by a finish. So he's going to go plus 155, I imagine. I'm probably not going to touch a prop in this, right? But there's a prop I like. Tony Gravely is a finisher. I have him as my mortal lock. Method of victory for Tony Gravely, plus 9. Oh, looking at the wrong thing. So by KO's plus 460, by points is plus 140. I might take a stab at plus 460. I mean, De Freitas hasn't been finished in the UFC yet. He is durable, but plus 460 of a guy like Gravely, who is a finisher, that's something I'm looking at for sure right there. I don't hate it. Points, I really don't hate it. Submission, I doubt it. Both those I'm looking at. I'm definitely taking Gravely. I made a mistake last week of taking too many. I took the one guy too much across the board, and it never dawned on me. Nothing rang in my head that was like, hey, Brian, maybe you're wrong. And that hurt, right? And I was wrong, and it sucks. So I think this week I got to build a bankroll right now. I don't think I'm going to lay it all on the line on one fighter, even though I really like Gravely. And at that plus 460 range by KO is pretty nice. Murata versus Marcos. I mean, this is going to go to decision. Both solid grapplers. Will the fight go the distance? Yes, minus 260. That's not a good bet. I think your better bet is just taking Murata money line or taking Marcos. I have the Marcos pick as an underdog. Not super confident in it. I might take it. I definitely will straight play it. I'm not going to put that on parlay. That's going to shit up your parlay. That's going to stink up your parlay. This is a fight that I'm really interested in right here. So Jose Quinones is a guy I'm definitely going to take. So let's put him in there. Luis Smoko missed weight by 4 pounds. This is a guy who used to be a former flyweight, and he can't make weight at 135 now. That to me screams that he's not in the greatest shape in the world. I think Quinones is a guy mostly known for getting knocked out by Sugar Sean Evans, but he's fought some good competition. He doesn't really get knocked out ever. He could get submitted by Smoko. Smoko's pretty quick on the ground, pretty slick on the ground, but missing weight, I think you shit the bed there. I'm surprised Quinones is still the favorite here. Still the underdog here. That's a must play for me. Quinones is a guy that I'm definitely playing. The props, I don't know how interesting the props could be. Maybe Quinones by points at plus 240. Ding, 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 ding. I'm writing that down right now. Quinones, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering his last name, by points because plus 240. And I'm taking a money line as well. We'll get to the money line picks, but that's a nice little juicy parlay right there. Or prop right there. Quinones is it Felder RDA? I'm gonna put this guy up here. Felder RDA. RDA by decision is what I'm thinking. RDA by decision. A little comment there. RDA by decision. But I do like Paul Felder. The plus money is interesting, but I do like RDA. I think he looked in incredible shape, by the way. Paul Felder, dog for stepping up. I just think RDA is a little more well-rounded. But Quinones at plus 240 for points, because I don't think he's going to KO him. He might KO him. He's definitely not going by submission, but plus 240 is some decent odds. That's a nice little prop there for you. Alex Moreno versus Luis Smoko. Alex Moreno versus Reese McKee. Another one I like. So let's just say, right, you got two parlays here. This is a parlay of two underdogs, right? And let's say your unit's $100. You put $100 down, you're 1,451. I think both these underdogs are super undervalued right here. I truly, truly do. You look at this, you're getting 4-1 on your money, plus 451. You're risking $100. Jose Quinones versus Reese McKee. I like both these unders. I picked both these unders. I'm definitely going to bet them in some sort of way. I have yet to figure out how I'm going to build the parlays around them, but just pumping these into FanDuel, putting $100 on it, you're getting 451 action. That's not bad. And if you just want to put $50 in you're making 225. Listen, that's fantastic. And even if you're like a guy just starting off gambling, and you don't want to fuck around, you just want to be like, hey, I want to bet $10. $10, you win 45. Obviously 20, you win 91. I think 20 is the play. If you don't want to go more than 20, that's fine, but you're winning close to $100 on your money. I really like this parlay here for this little underdog parlay. You don't want to get too greedy and add more people because I could fuck it up, but I like both these guys big here. Reese McKee scares me a little bit because I do think Moreno could probably put him on the mat, put him down, and Reese is going to have a problem with that. Obviously Moreno isn't fucking Chimaev, but Reese McKee, they had a little bit of intense stare down at the weigh-ins. He's big, right? Everyone's talking about, he's a 55er, he's a 55er. Well, he's a big fucking 70. Moreno doesn't have the best chin in the world, right? Got knocked out by Chaos Williams in like a minute or under a minute, like 30 seconds with some wild shots. I think the reach advantage is going to be the advantage of Reese McKee. I hope he cleaned up his takedown defense, because if he stays at range and he just pops Moreno, Moreno's trying to work his way in and he gets fucked up, that's good. But that underdog play right there, Quinones versus Reese McKee, put $100 on it, win 451. That's something I'm looking at for sure. But right now, we're doing props. The first prop I'm taking, to recap everyone, Quinones by decision, plus 240. Smoko missed weight. Smoko is not a big 135er. He's crafty on the ground. I don't know if he's going to be able to get Quinones down. Quinones has been training Brandon Moreno in Mexico for this camp. Moreno, I don't know if you guys know, but he's pretty good wrestler, pretty good on the ground. So that's my first prop right now. Ashley Yoder, Miranda Granger. Anytime a woman fight step up, I want to bet we'll go to distance. Yes, 280, not worth it. Better off taking straight up. I pick Granger here. Yoder, I've been burned on her so many times as a dog. I can't willingly take her at a dog here, but she is an interesting play there. I've been burned on her by way too many fucking times. I can't take that. There's not really props I like there. Brendan Allen versus Sean Strickland. This fight breaking my brain a little bit. I picked Brendan Allen on the podcast. I'm good at bet Brendan Allen. I like his talent. I like his skill. I thought he was a little bit bigger than Sean Strickland at the weigh-ins. They look pretty evenly sized. I mean, Brendan Allen might be a little taller. Both weighed 195. This is a catch weight. Method of victory. Let's see if we get any props. Brendan Allen by KO 750. That ain't going to happen. By points 260. By submission at plus 420. That's interesting to me because Brendan Allen is a submission guy. He's got a really good rear naked choke. Sean Strickland, I don't think, has ever been submitted, maybe many, many years ago. He's really hard to get down. If you look at the stats, he's fought Kamaru Usman. He's fought guys. They went 2 for 8, 2 for 10 on takedowns with him. His stats for getting taken down are really good. He's been off for a little bit. He looked good against Martian. He didn't really defend takedowns. I think Brendan Allen's going to really push the pace at him. Plus 260s jumping out at me for a prop there. Plus 260s jumping out at me. And so is the submission at plus 420. That's what you want. You want heavy pluses at plus 750. Listen, Brendan Allen, big guy, kind of a little sloppy in a stand-up. I wouldn't say he possesses the big enough power, but he's an aggressive guy. He's going to march forward. He's probably going to get a little tired. It's going to be a dogfight. I see the points, and I see a submission happening if Sean Strickland just ends up gassing out, which I don't know if he does. It's been a while since I've seen him fight. He's definitely slowed before. 195 weight, I think, is going to be the perfect thing. So I'm keeping an eye on these. Don't know. You know what? I'm going to fuck it. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Brendan Allen. I'm going to go points plus 260 because I did pick him to win. And then I'm going to go little sprinkle action. Just a little boop, 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 Salt Bay there. That fucking dork. Plus 420 on submission because I really do think he can nab a submission. That rear naked choke he's got is really fucking good. But I don't. Yeah, it's really good. So I like that prop. Okay, that's a fight that scares me though. That's a fight that I'm definitely not going to parlay on FanDuel. Shout out FanDuel. You can parlay props. This is a single bet only thing because that could really fuck up some things. Antonio Arroyo over Eric Anders, another guy that made weight. Arroyo is dropping quickly. I had him at plus 124 the other day. He's now at plus 110 because Anders missed weight. Method of victory. Arroyo by points at plus 260. That is 100% what I'm going to take. That is another great bet there. He could definitely KO Anders and he could probably submit him, but Eric Anders is so fucking durable and tough. I see him just walking through Arroyo's kicks, and Arroyo looked to be in great shape, by the way. His kicks, and he's going to maybe try to clinch him a little bit. It's going to be a fucking dogfight. It's going to be an ugly fight, and it's going to go to a decision. And when you're giving me plus odds, I'm going to take the plus odds. I'm going to fucking take the plus money as well. I like that. So the props I have right now, Quinones plus 240, Allen to win by points plus 260, sprinkle just a little bit, quarter unit, just a little bit of money, couple dollars, plus 420 for him to win by submission, and then Arroyo plus 260 to win on points because I think he's going to beat up Anders, and I think he's going to be able to take this fight down and fucking do work. And I like that a lot. I like Arroyo's my underdog lock. I like him at plus 110 as well. We'll talk about money line picks. But yeah, I like that prop, baby. Prop, one-stop shop for your props. So a lot of people like playing over-under rounds. That's not something that I usually do. So let's look at Chaos Williams versus Arak Hassan. So will the fight go the distance? This is the one I'm looking for. So Al-Hazak Hassan is my send him home, right? That's obvious. He's a knockout machine. Chaos Williams never been knocked out. A little wild, little aggressive, young, 10-1. I think he trained with a different camp. I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking on my ass, but anyway, he's coming out aggressive. Al-Hazak Hassan, who I thought was going to be super motivated after losing on Fight Island to being a huge favorite on Fight Island, he lost. He came in overweight, 172. Didn't try to cut the extra pound. To me, that tells me he's going to come out guns a-blazing. I feel like if he doesn't get him out in the first round, Chaos Williams could take it over. I don't see Chaos Williams getting a finish because, listen, Hassan, when he loses fights, right, he's going to go guns out blazing in the first round. If he doesn't get you out of there, he's slowly get chipped away up, but he's not going to get finished. The guy's a fucking stud. Like, he's tough. He's durable. He's going to be in there, even if his cardio is not there, right? So I see that happening. If Al Hassan does not finish Chaos in the first round, which obviously that prop is going to be extremely high. You're going to get minus money on that. I think it could go to a decision. So I'm going to go Williams. I'm writing this down in my little trusty. I'm a handwriter. Okay, I don't print anything off. Okay, I'm an old school guy. Williams, Al Hassan plus 430 by decision. You're getting good money there because both these guys are finishers, but I can just see. I can see it. I mean, these are fogging up. I'm talking, my bets are too goddamn hot. What is that? Well, little mark there. I mean, look at this. Look how pompous I am. Look how big of arrogant fuck I am. This is like if I was super rich, this is what I would do. Clean my glasses. Oh man, I'm so glad I'm not that fucking idiot. Anyway, if Hassan does not KO him in the first round, I think it's going to decision. And at plus 430, you're getting 4-1. 4-1 on your money, boys. That's what you want. You want to fucking 4 times up your money. So I like that. Even though he's my send him home and everything like that, but I like that. Listen, Corey McKenna, I switched my pick to her. She's definitely going to be a play for me at plus 184. I thought that line would be moving. It's not. Both women looked in incredible shape at the weigh-ins, which is good. And then the main event, Paulie Felder versus Rafael Dos Anjos. Felder staying true at plus 168. Dos Anjos, I've seen him at 190. Now he's at 200. I get it. Method of victory. I mean, I can see maybe late in the fight if Paulie Felder is just not in the best of shape, but he was training for a triathlon at plus 460. Minus 600 by submission. I don't think Paul Felder's ever been submitted. He looked pretty good on the ground with Charles Oliveira. But, man, a lot of these props are really wide. I think there's a lot of action to be said. So I got 4 props, sprinkle on the Allen. I generally don't load up on a ton of props. I don't go full slate on props. I usually pick about 4 or 5. I usually parlay 2, single bet 1. But a lot of these numbers are so big. I like it. I'm looking to make a lot of money. Okay. I got a baby coming on the 18th. Okay. Papa needs to get baby stuff. I mean, we're pretty much covered, but I need money. Okay. I'm trying to pay for my college or kids' college tuition. I'm trying to pay this house off. Okay. I'm trying to pay my new truck off. Okay. So I am going to gamble every fucking weekend I'm available, and I'm going to win some money. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm discussing it with you. This is a good way to get the creative juices flowing. A lot of people like to chime in. A lot of sharps out there are very good at their job. But with that being said, let's just go to some, what are we at here? Let me make this a little bit bigger. There we go. Let's go a little props. Let's do some props here. One-stop shop for your props. So should we build a slime ball? Okay, so let's do slime ball parlay. So my slime ball parlay is basically a chalky parlay, right? And it's filled with chalk, but there's also some guys that aren't like, I never go over a certain number. Like Rafael Dos Anjos is definitely going to be in that, right? And I love Julian Marquez as well, but that fight got pulled. I'm going to go I'm going to go Gravely as well. And then there was another one I was going to do. I don't want, this is this one right here. Brendan Allen versus Sean Strickland. That's going to fuck up your parlay because that's going to be a really competitive fight. It's a fight I'm looking forward to the most. Both those guys, it could either be one-sided either way, or both these guys are coming out fucking banging. It's going to be a great fight. Or Royal at plus money is interesting, but I don't want to get crazy. McKenna at plus money is interesting as well. I really like Julian Marquez. Hassan was definitely going to be in my slime ball, but now that he missed weight, I'm a little nervous about that, right? I think if he doesn't get him out there in the first round, I could definitely go to decision, and I'm a little scared about it. Oh, man. Are we going to do just a 2-fight slime ball here? I don't trust Dontel Mays. I just don't trust him. Oh, man. You know what? Fuck it, right? I mean, this is what we do. Give me my best bet. Boom. There's a slime ball parlay right there. There it is. RDA. Plus 200. Or excuse me, minus 200. Gravely, minus 164, 162. And then an under, Arroyo. He's the one, right? He's the one to fuck up the night. Plus money though, plus 110. All right, so that's plus 110. You're getting plus 409 on your odds, so that's 4-1 right there. You got an underdog. You got two sizable favorites. And again, let's just say you bet a unit, whatever your unit is. Your unit could be $50. Boom, you're getting 204. Your unit could be $100. Boom, you're getting 409. Let's just say you want to get crazy and $400. You're making $1,600. I think that's a solid parlay. I think that's good. My slime ball missed last week, so be careful. But I'm going to flirt with that Arroyo one. I just don't trust. I trust Antonio Arroyo, who I don't think has a win in the UFC yet. He lost to Andre Muniz. I trust him more than I trust Dontel Mays, who doesn't have a win either, but he's a huge, sizable favorite. Eric Anders missing weight, I think, is the best thing that's ever happened to me because even though I think Eric Anders always comes in pretty good shape, we've seen him gas before. I mean, he lost the Thiago Santos fight by exhaustion. He's as durable as they come. I got a Royal to win by decision at plus 260. I think there's money to be had here, so I'm going to take a Royal and the underdog parlay, right? The underdog parlay. Welcome to the party, pal. I always name it something different until I wins. I did the Dog to Bounty Hunter last week. I think I'm going to do like Bruce Willis, welcome to the party, pal, from Die Hard, or Die Hard, welcome to the party, pal. Yeah, let's do that. Die Hard, welcome to the party. Okay, Die Hard. So here's my Die Hard parlay. This is for my unders. Under daddy. Okay, here we go. So let's clear that, okay? Unders. Guaranteed under. A win that, an under that I'm very much looking forward to. Corey McKenna. I love Kay Hansen. I think Kay Hansen is a sweetie pie, but I got to go Corey McKenna there. And then I'm really confident on RDA as well. And then you want to go Quinones. And then I might do Gravely again. If I do Gravely plus 920. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna double up on Gravely because Gravely. I think it's Gravely. I'm gonna double up on it because he's my mortal lock. That's my best bet. He's gonna be the only favorite in that parlay. Welcome to the party, pal. You're getting plus 929 on your odds there. Gravely minus 162. Quinones. I don't love betting women's fights and losing, but McKenna, her story, just the fact that her dad holds a record, weighted vest running, and fucking her mom is a professional fighter. She's been training since she was 9-1 on your money. 9-1 on the Die Hard parlay. That's nuts right there. Doubling up on Gravely because he's my mortal lock. That's how confident I am. What was McKenna again? Plus 184. Listen, dude. She's been fighting since she was 13. I think she was a pro fighter at 15, 13. Mom's a pro fighter. Dad fucking owns records in England, Wales, whatever. I know it's a different country for running with a weighted vest. She moved her entire family she's 21 years old, moved her entire family to fucking Sacramento, train at Team Alpha Male. She's the right-hand woman of fucking Sarah McCann. This girl, I let my dick decide on Kay Hansen. I can't do that. I switched my pick. If you listen to the podcast, I made it known. I switched my pick. I'm taking her in the parlay. That's it. So I got some props. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 props, and then 2 parlays. I'm probably going to do some straight bets. I'll tweet all this out tomorrow before the fights. I'm going to go down to Indiana tomorrow and place these bets. So both parlays, one parlay plus 409, the slime ball plus 409, 4-1 on your money. The Die Hard welcome to the party, pal. The underdog parlay plus 929, 9-1 on your money. That's pretty fucking good. Bet responsibly. That's it.